No way, that's a cuckoo.
That was cool. We managed to get one. I've just seen one. I've just seen. That's a new thing for the list today. Not just today, in my life.
So today started out like all of my adventures. Up at 2 AM, on the road, to watch the sunrise, on my way to find some wildlife. Being northern, I had to stop off at a Greg's on the way, where I spotted this red kite flying over at about 4 o'clock in the morning. What a start. Now you'll have to trust me here, but I saw a muntjac at the side of the road and wasn't able to capture it fast enough, but it looked a little bit like this. And yes, that would have been a new one, but it's alright, we'll come back to that. In the meantime, we arrived at our destination in Kent, and today we were looking for a very special bird. Didn't take long to hear a nightingale. Now, despite the name, common nightingales really aren't that common. I've never seen one, never heard one before, so this was a first for me. A lot of birders dream to see these guys. Now, they're known for their amazing call, as you can hear here, but they are far less seen. They used to be believed to be part of the thrush family, but they're now commonly more accepted as the old world flycatchers, the same family as the robin.
Right guys, so you will have seen that we've heard them. There's plenty here, and they're really cool birds. Yeah, the song's meant. Yeah, I'll be honest, the colouring quite boring, but there is a bit of a rusticy orange to them, which I quite like. But I've seen them dart about now, seen them back and forth, pretty much here all the time actually, and I can hear them quite a lot. Getting a picture or a video is a completely different thing, so I'm going to settle for a picture if I can, because I need one for the list. I need one to add to the life list, so I'll keep trying. I've not got one yet. I've definitely seen plenty. I've heard even more than that. Oh, that might be one now. So I'm just going to try and get just one photo if I can, because this is really difficult, and they're not easy. They don't stay still. So I'll keep going. I'll see what I can get, but we'll see. Wish me luck. Oh, this is a difficult one.
Now you'll see from these few clips, I was absolutely desperate to try and get some footage for you. But these birds are quick, and it was proven to be practically impossible. I somehow managed to get a quick photo of this beautiful fox that walked by. I also heard this cuckoo in the background, which is quite cool. More on that later.
Come on, show us your face. Show us your face. Show us your face.
Now I did actually get one here, but it was far too quick. But on the left you can see it jumping away. Now, the call on this one should have given it away, but I thought I had a nightingale for a minute, till it turns out it was just a chiff-chaff, as per the noise. Chiff-chaff, chiff-chaff, chiff-chaff. But it did let me get this beautiful picture of it. I then also saw a hobby flying over, which were always great to see. Got this damselfly, and a garden warbler. Now these guys come back in spring, stay here for the summer, and they're absolutely beautiful little birds, but few and far between these days. This is only the second one that I've ever seen, and only the first one of these that I've ever managed to photograph. That's right, that right there is a nightingale. I never expected to be able to get a photo of one, especially considering how quick they are, and I know this isn't a perfect photo, but it's the first one I ever got. and that is another species for the list.
Right guys, that was cool. We managed to get one, so absolutely buzzing with that. Again, it's just a quick picture, but you know what, it's one for the list, and again, you can tell what it is. I'm happy with that. Hearing them all day anyway was absolutely amazing. So we're just gonna go somewhere else now and just see what we can see. Hopefully we'll get a bit more, but what a day.
We then spotted these roe deer in a field at the side of the road on our way to the next location. Now I do already have these on the list, but they're still amazing to see, as are any deer. We were still after a muntjac though. Now the lighting got quite dark here, but I did also see this red-legged partridge on our way to the next spot. These are such amazing little birds. They're really colourful and really underrated, and we do get them here in Britain. They are part of the pheasant family, as you can probably tell, but what a cool bird. And then finally, before we did get to our next stop, I spotted these hares. I originally thought it was something dead in a field, but looking closer, they were just lying down.
Right, with a bit of luck, we'll be able to get ourselves another new one here. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for a grasshopper warbler. Now, obviously not going to be the easiest thing to see. I don't know if you are aware, but warblers are nightmares anyway, because they just stay in the grass. And this one loves to stay in the grass because it's a grasshopper warbler. So I'm not 100% sure, but we're roughly in the right location for them. With a bit of luck, we'll be able to get one.
Now, you probably noticed that I got a bit distracted here. So what happened then was, just to the side of the path that we were on, which is the one I'm now following in this video, I spotted a muntjac deer really, really close, and it spotted me before I spotted it because I was talking. So I went looking for it anyway, and unfortunately couldn't see it anywhere. But I knew that there were lots of muntjacs in this place, in this location that we were at, so I was determined to try and get one.
Okay, so I know it's wildlife and it's one of those things, you can't guarantee it. Sometimes you can see things and they can leave, but there are times where it is just absolutely gutted, especially when it's something you want to see so much, and especially when you come that close to it as well. I just feel a little bit annoyed at myself. Yeah, I don't normally show that side of things, but yeah, I'm furious at myself. More so just for missing the opportunity, being so close to getting it and then missing it by a mere fraction. But like I say, it's wildlife for you, so hopefully I'll get another chance.
Now the next bird that I saw was a gargany. Now these are really, really cool ducks, and I've not seen many of them. I've only seen 3 or 4 in the past, and this was quite a distant one, but this is what they look like close up.
Yeah, right guys, so a bit of a dud. Unfortunately, I did not manage to see the muntjac again. I was having a look, no luck, unfortunately, but I've just moved on. We're still looking for the grasshopper warbler. We've had a look at a few owl boxes as well, but there hasn't been anything inside them, unfortunately. So we move. Hopefully we can see something before we leave. This place is really, really cool, but it's just not. I'm just not getting anything from it yet, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to have good memories of this place. It's the first time I've been here, you see, and I really like it. It is a really nice place, but it's supposed to be really good for golden oriole, bittern, marsh harriers, all that kind of cool stuff. And there's been none of that really, so the wind's picked up as well. But yeah, fortunately, nothing yet. I'll keep looking, give it another 10-15 minutes. I think I've done a full circuit already, but give it a full 10-15 minutes, and then moving on to the next place, I imagine. So unfortunate, but it's not too late. We'll see. Nothing at all. Surprise, surprise. There's always nothing. Sorry for the wind. Yeah, so I've just seen one. I've just seen a muntjac. Tried to get some footage of it. Don't think I succeeded. It was running away, so it's not going to be the most flattering of images, but I did manage to get a picture, I think. Either way, if that was a muntjac, which it looked like, I'm pretty sure it was. If that was a muntjac, that's a new thing for the list today. Not just today, in my life. So very, very, very happy with that. Hopefully we'll see another, but either way.
So with another in the bag, we started leaving, but on the way out, we bumped into this guy.
Oh, I've never seen a green one.
What is it?
It's. We think it's a damselfly nymph.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
I've got to spend some time with me books this week to see what there is, because that's amazing.
That's really cool, isn't it?
This is our old one, and it's getting rather muddy.
And then unfortunately, my phone died, so I wasn't able to film any more clips, but I was able to get some camera footage. We'd reached our next location, and this one was quite an exciting bird. We stopped off at this field, which is designed specifically for these. And what you can see here is a stone curlew, or 2 stone curlews. And if you look really, really closely, it's actually got 2 chicks with it as well, on the left side. So these awesome birds are another bird that comes over for the summer. They're also known as thick-knees, and despite their name, they're not actually even a species of curlew. They just sound a lot like them, so they promptly named them stone curlew. I know the footage isn't the best, but I was able to get these shots of them with a heavy crop. I also saw this lapwing that was darting about. Apparently that had a few eggs there, and behind it you can also see a rabbit that was just watching it. And whilst I was watching this rabbit, this curlew also flew in. So this is what those guys are actually named after, because they've got a very similar call. It was very commonly believed in the 19th century that their eerie, whistly calls were actually ghosts out at sea. So ship crew and miners and anyone that might hear a curlew, if they did hear it the night before, or hear these whistlers, they would refuse to work the next day because it was a bad omen. Bird nerds, on the other hand, were queuing up to see them.
Right guys, so my phone died temporarily, so I wasn't able to take it into the last place, but that was really, really cool. Stone curlew, proper underrated birds and quite rare to see in the UK as well, so to get them was top, and to get them with chicks, even better. Exactly what I wanted to get. 5 days old, those chicks as well, so really, really cool to see. I've just come somewhere else now because there is a great reed warbler, I believe. So I don't even know where I am, to be honest. RSPB Fen Drayton Lakes, so new place, never been here, but hopefully we can get another lifer, that'll be good. So the great reed warbler should just be up here on the right in the reeds as per the name.
So I set up here hoping to get some footage. Unfortunately, again, they were too quick, but I did manage to get just one very quick snap of it before I had to leave.
So I know that was a little underwhelming, but I headed to the next spot on the way back, as we'd had a spotted sandpiper reported. This is another new one for me.
And as you can tell, I had no tripod with me today at all. Sorry for the shaky footage. Now, not only does the common sandpiper look handsome, the females actually take the lead in the relationships, so I can relate a lot to this bird. Unlike the common sandpiper, this bird is normally found in North America, along the shorelines there. The males raise the young, and they have very showy courtship displays, which is exactly how I met my wife. After watching this rarity for a little while, we decided to head back to the Nightingale spot in the hopes that we might get a clearer photo. When we arrived, we spotted this cuckoo above us in a tree. Didn't stay very long and the light wasn't great, so you can't even tell. But that is a cuckoo right there. Incredible to be that close to one. I do aim to see another cuckoo before the end of the year, and I will hopefully get a video on that as well, so stay tuned for more. We found the nightingales almost immediately, and they were singing like crazy. But singing isn't showing. We stayed here listening to these for over an hour, and we were about to give up and go home until one showed for 3 seconds, and I was able to get these photos. I know it's not a video, but I'm so happy either way, and what an end to the day. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, and you want me to do more, please consider subscribing as it goes a long way.